My name is David Cons. My wife and I moved down here from the Midwest, and we got in touch with the Duncan Duo through Dave Ramsey show. Through the Dave Ramsey show, they were an endorsed local provider in the area, so right away we knew we could trust them, and they had the same financial goals and plan as we did on our personal life that's applied to their business. So we contacted them because we had found a house we thought was great online. The photos looked like it had a lot of potential, and just coincidentally it happened to be their listing, which was 1 in a million kind of chance, but they were really helped us out because they already knew the property. They knew kind of the bank situation because it happened to be a foreclosed home. So that presented some challenges, kind of some difficulties that you might normally expect, but the Duncan Duo team really helped us to navigate through those situations, working with the bank and helping us with our offer, where we should be, what the appraisal value was, and certain repairs that needed to be taken care of before we could even move in. And then of course there were changes after we got into the home to make it fit our family and our goals. So really it was a smooth process. Talked at first with Andrew, getting familiar with the property and putting an offer in, and then we moved on to working with Joe on fine-tuning the offer and the details of the closing. Was in contact with Joe and Andrew almost every day, and I really appreciated if I had a question that I could call either one of those guys and just get if they didn't answer right away, it was an immediate response within the day, and I really appreciated that. We also had kind of a situation that I'm sure a lot of homeowners and home sellers are dealing with, is that we had to wait on the sale and the closing of our previous home. Our home up in the Midwest, that was everything we did in Florida is dependent on that home selling, and it became new for us because it's the first time we'd ever sold a home. But our past home, they guaranteed they could close in 30 days, and it ended up taking 60 days. So the whole time we were working with the Duncan Duo to just keep the bank on board, knowing that we're definitely wanting to buy the house, but hey, it's getting delayed maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, and it pushed on to 4 weeks later than what we had expected. So a very stressful situation for us. Could have been a very stressful situation for us, but they really helped us through the process and said, no, let's just one thing at a time. If we need to wait a week, let's wait a week. And the bank was on board with that because I think that they had confidence in what Andrew and Angela and Joe were telling them. So at the end of the day, we moved into the house. We love it. It's great. The closing went extremely smooth. That was when we finally got to meet Angela at the last day of the closing, signing off. And I think we were in and out of the closing in less than an hour. I mean, it really couldn't have went smoother. And we're thrilled with our experience with the Duncan Duo, and being new to the area, we would recommend them to anyone in Tampa Bay.